Okay, hello. Just checking that we got sound. Oh, my mouth's on fire. I just finished lunch. Okay, I know I didn't put this in my schedule. I might make this a regular thing until I get my life together. I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. Okay, cool. We got sound. I know people aren't here just yet, but that's okay. This is one of those streams where you can just come and chill with me. Put this on while you're like studying or something. I don't know. I know people get like sleepy when they like listen to this kind of stuff. Yeah, I almost finished the playground. I want to finish the playground today. Hello. I know this isn't part of my schedule, but you know what? Screw it. I feel like playing Power Simulator today, and I will play probably for about 2 hours or so. I don't know. Um, let's go. Just gotta teach myself how to use everything. I wanted to do this anyways because I've had a bit of a rough week. Like last night, I had a bit of a breakdown, but it's nothing. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just like letting you guys know that yeah, I had a little bit of a rough. I was in a bit of a rough patch last night. But that's just something going on in my personal life. It's I don't want to keep you guys. I don't want to get you guys all worried though. And I will be doing Power Hour tonight as well. Okay, let's clean this sucker. It sucks that it's on the ropes. I don't get people coming in and saying hello. I might just send out a quick message on my Discord. If you aren't following me on Discord already, I always give updates on Discord. Do. Okay. I'm scared to see what's going to happen next with this game because I know it just gets like, I guess you could say worse when it comes to. Oh my gosh. I have to clean the bottom of this too. Oh no. Oh, okay, may as well do it now. Oh, I missed those spots. Hold on. The bit that's really annoying that I noticed last time is there's gunk in the middle of the wood planks. Like, how am I supposed to get that? I also, I think last week Margarita said there was an achievement for um, cleaning the van using just the tiny washer. Will I do it? I don't know. Um, Maybe just for giggles one day, but probably not today because I want to stay sane. I don't want to drive myself crazy trying to give myself a task that seems really difficult. It's doable, but difficult. Besides, I need the money. I know I can probably just call this a day here, but I need the money and I want to get this properly cleaned. There we go. I'll come back with a ladder to do up there. I think. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I've had those like obvious marks where you've missed a spot and it's like, oh yeah, no, that's clean. Like that, for example. You watch, I'll do it again because I'll play most of it, like 99% of it, and I'll be like, yep, that's clean, even though I clearly missed a spot. See? I didn't even know that was supposed to be yellow. That's how dirty this is. Okay. Hey, D5. It's going well. This isn't Margarita's account, by the way. I'm using my own. I know Margarita plays this in his spare time, but that's on his separate account. I've got my own here so I don't mess up his story. D5 plays with him too. I might try Monster Hunter. It's not on my list at the moment, but I can add it. You just made the list. Yeah, I agree. It's too wet outside and miserable. I did make jelly though. I'm thinking about starting a maybe like a spin-off cooking show. I don't know. I don't know what I cook though. That's the thing. Usually I just follow the packets for stuff. Still funny though. Like wouldn't be without its usual shenanigans because I'd be having Margarita as the sous chef, and you know what could go wrong with that? A lot. Okay, thanks. Noted. Oh my goodness, the monkey bars. I haven't even got to them yet. Um, I I'm not the one to ask, but if you really want to make Margarita happy, D5, I know this seems really hard. You probably know exactly what I'm about to ask for, but I think he would love to get his hands on a replica of Guts' sword from Berserk. You probably knew exactly where I was going, though, when I started saying it might be difficult to make. And I'm so sorry, but that's the only thing I can think off the top of my head that you could possibly make. But I understand if you can't, because it's a huge sword. Guts is like 6 foot something, and the sword is almost as tall as him. So wielding it alone requires like, well, you've seen what Guts looks like. He probably looks like that because he carries around that huge sword. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I understand if it's not possible because it's a freaking ridiculous sword. You may as well make Cloud Sword from Final Fantasy. Actually, what sword would be harder to make? Guts' sword or Cloud Sword? Probably Guts. Because Guts is not even sharp. The reason he breaks stuff so much is because it's not even sharp, so when he breaks things, it's because of the strength he uses to, like, hit things with it, basically. Sorry, excuse me. My mouth's cooling down, which is good. Might move the camera. Hold on. There we go. I've never played Shocker. I've never played Final Fantasy. I just know he gets made fun of a lot for having a giant sword. Um, I guess he could have a crack at making that one, but I don't know. But it's supposed to be a ridiculously big sword. It's around, I think it's like the same size as Guts' or something. Imagine cleaning this thing with just the small nozzle. That would drive me insane. How does the playground get this dirty anyways? That's my question. Okay. Oh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, ask away. Sure. I might know some of them. I don't know. I'm not. If they're all from like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, I won't know them. But I should know them. I don't know. If you choose some of the swords from Bleach, then I might know the names of them. But I don't think you've seen Bleach, have you, D5? It's a good anime too. Like I could talk about Bleach all day. It's severely underappreciated, is what I like to call it, because it's part of the Shonen Jump like lineup, but a lot of people overlook it because you've got Bleach and then you've got it compared to like the other big ones like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. They're part of that generation. They're like the I'm not gonna. I hate using this, but they're from like the older demographic of Shonen Jump, and now you've got this new lineup of Shonen Jump coming through, which is not a bad thing. It just means that like shows like Bleach kind of get not pushed aside, but they're considered like not vintage, but well, they've been around for longer, so they're kind of seen as like the staples. Anyways, um, out of the, I'm gonna say out of the Holy Trinity because it should be part of the Holy Trinity. Can I climb up here? No. Okay, I'm gonna need my ladder. Where is the ladder? The ladder. Where's my ladder? Can I place you here? Thank you. Anywho, yeah, Bleach I recommend as a series. Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, that's all good. Fight in Hellfire. Is that a Monster Hunter quest? I'm gonna assume yes. A muddy invitation. This monkey bars is driving me nuts. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I might do the mud one, I don't know. But I'm a while off from playing Monster Hunter. Because, look, I've put up a vote on my Discord for what I should play next on Saturdays. I will be starting that next Saturday because I'm busy this Saturday. Um, so I'm giving you guys time to vote. I have seen some people voted already. So my original plan was if nobody voted, I was just going to pick something random. But people started voting, so I will pick whatever gets the highest vote and then probably go from there. And unless a new Sonic game comes out, then I'll bring back Sonic Saturdays. I don't know. Okay, okay. Okay. Could have sworn this playground was bigger, but you know. My second pick, look, I was gonna play, if I didn't get any votes, I was probably gonna pick maybe Cyberpunk. But I know people want to see me play other stuff. And some people started voting for The Last of Us. I'm a little bit nervous if that one ends up winning because I feel like a lot of people are not gonna watch it because we're in that weird time where like the HBO series came out and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." Um, at least that's my understanding of it. I haven't watched it myself, so I can't judge it entirely. But I know a lot of people are making fun of some of the casting choices. That's all I'm going to say. But I just think it's a little silly when you've got people who are cosplaying characters who look more like the person who you picked to play a character. Just putting that out there. If you know, you know. You know? I'm not gonna say who, I'm not gonna say what. It's a little silly when you've got people who look like the character and then they're just cosplaying. It's not an official, like, live action adaptation. But I've noticed that's a trend that's been happening a lot in Hollywood, and it honestly it's got to stop, because you have these people who are they're like, oh yeah, I've always felt like that character, blah blah blah. We have the same personality, blah blah blah. I saw myself as that character, and I'm not saying this is everybody, but when you make a decision to change the appearance of a particular character, and then you say, oh, well, now people who are the same, like, ethnic background as me can see themselves in that character. All I can think of is, you didn't have that growing up, and you saw yourself as that character. Basically, what I'm getting at is, you don't have to be the same, like, ethnicity as a character to see yourself as that character. I don't know where I'm going with this, but the whole diversity tick box thing has got to stop, because I don't want to sound rude, but yeah, I don't want to sound like racist or anything. I promise you, I'm not. But there's roles for everyone. It's like, the reason I refused to watch Snow White, not because of Rachel Zegler, I didn't watch it because I wasn't a fan of the fact that, Disney's like, we're not going to cast dwarves because we don't want to label them as such, but literally everyone except Peter Dinklage, who fits that description, came forward and said, wait a second, this isn't right. And I love Peter Dinklage. I think he was great in Game of Thrones, and basically any movie he's a part of, he's amazing in. However, I think it's hypocritical of him to make these claims and say it's hurtful when he himself has made millions of dollars playing roles that require that, like, appearance. You know what I mean? I'm just putting that out there. I'm not just talking about Game of Thrones. He's done other movies too that took advantage of his physical appearance. Again, I don't want to sound like a bad person, but it's one of the reasons why I haven't watched How to Train Your Dragon's live action yet, but I'm willing to give it a chance because everyone who has seen it has said it's decent. And it's actually kind of funny because DreamWorks isn't known for live action movies at all, and they've produced something that is seemingly, like, better than anything that Disney's given us over the past couple of years regarding live action. I'd say the best live action that Disney gave us, if I'm going to be completely honest, was, shoot. I'm going to have to go with, when they did Beauty and the Beast. Look, I know Emma Watson's like, oh yeah, girl power, blah, blah, blah. I like Emma Watson, and I think she played a decent Belle, because she fits the description of Belle. She's, like, brown hair, brown eyes, and she looked gorgeous playing Belle. They did a great job with casting there. Some of the CGI was a little bit weird at some times, but that's not her fault. And you see some of the behind the scenes stuff, and you're like, how does she act with a straight face, knowing there was a guy in a CGI suit next to her for most of the movie? I don't know. I give her props just for that, honestly. Because I don't think I could have done it. You're supposed to picture that it's this beast, but it's just a guy in a suit until post-production, obviously. But I like that they, and when they did change stuff in the movie, it was necessary. Like, I know people have poked fun at the age of the beast when he got turned into a beast, because they mention in the song Be Our Guest that they've been like this for 10 years. Now, it also mentions that the last petal's going to fall off on the beast's 21st birthday, which means that the beast got turned into a beast when he was only 11 years old. So you're punishing an 11-year-old for refusing to let a stranger inside, saying like, oh, basically saying he needs to be taught a lesson, he needs to be nice to people and not judge people by appearance, and he's 11 years old, and you turned him into a monster. Just putting that out there, everybody. So they got rid of that because they obviously thought, oh, wait a second, this doesn't make much sense. So in the live-action version of Be Our Guest, they say, for too long we've been like this, instead of for 10 years we've been like this. So they fixed that. They don't give a timeline of how long he's been a beast. It would make sense for him to be in that state for, I don't know, maybe the same amount of time, but he got turned at like 18 and now he's turning 28. I don't know. But that's an example of a good change. Bad changes are like whatever they did with The Little Mermaid. I'm not talking about the casting. That's a different story. But my problem with The Little Mermaid was they changed the ending and they changed the lyrics of Kiss the Girl. Because they decided to have this lesson about consent in a kids' movie, which doesn't sit quite right, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Again, I don't want to sound like a dirtbag, so it's just giving my opinion. I'm not saying it's a correct opinion. I know there's going to be people out there who will shut down my opinion, and there are some people who, it's honestly kind of sad, but they will stop at nothing to try and cancel me for what I've said. But me talking about them now, if there are people who do attempt this, they're just proving my point by me saying they've got nothing better to do and they just get upset all the time at everyone, and they take it out on them by basically trying to ruin someone else's life instead of fixing their own. Just, I don't know. Oh, I don't know where I'm going with this, but if any of you guys are in there listening and you want to have an input, it's a safe space. I'm not going to get cross. If you disagree with me completely, that's completely fine. I'm not going to attack anybody for having a different opinion. I'm not that kind of person. But, like, for example, I might ask the question, did you watch any of the movies that I mentioned and did you enjoy them, and why? So, because I would like to have some type of opinion before I decide to watch them myself. Because who knows, maybe one day I will. I just haven't gone to the movies to see a movie in quite a while because there hasn't really been anything that piques my interest. I was going to go see the Minecraft movie, but the main reason I didn't was because of the chicken jockey situation, which is honestly really sad because it's such a good scene, but everybody kind of just ruined it for everyone. So, and it's honestly, it's not even a good reason to, it's not even a good way of ruining it. It's not like everybody cheering. Yeah, there's people cheering, and there's also people throwing popcorn and drinks, and I saw one clip where they had an air horn, and it just kept getting worse and worse. I know they had like not an X-rated viewing, but like a viewing where, yeah, thank you, D5. They had a viewing where there were no consequences for that type of behavior, but it's so stupid because somebody has to clean up that mess, and I just feel bad for the employees because everyone's like, oh, it's their job to clean up. Yeah, it's their job to clean up, but it's not their job to get a bulldozer to get all the popcorn out, you know? It actually got so bad that I saw one clip of someone was filming, so they knew it was going to happen, and it got to that scene, and then right before it happened, the movie paused, and you can hear this kid in the front go, oh, come on! And then on the loudspeaker, you hear a staff member go, if anybody acts disorderly in the next couple of minutes because of this scene, they will be asked to leave. It's basically, if they hadn't done that, it was going to be another chicken jockey situation. And speaking of that, I don't do well in those types of crowds. Like, I've been to concerts, but I've never been in a mosh pit. I'm curious to see what a mosh pit is like before I decide whether or not to do one again. But I know that if I'm in a movie theater and people start jumping up and screaming and throwing popcorn and throwing drinks around and I end up getting trampled, then, like, obviously, I'm not going to want to go to the movies again. So, and it makes me sad because something like Minecraft, I know there are people who, I'm going to go down a bit of a tangent here, but I know for a fact that Minecraft is a typical favorite of a lot of kids who are on the spectrum. And I know from experience that it's easy to get overwhelmed by situations. And for some of those kids, if their hyperfixation is Minecraft, their parents, they know their kid will love it because it's Minecraft, but they're too scared because if something like the chicken jockey situation happens and their kid is there, their kid is going to have a meltdown and probably never touch Minecraft again because it terrified them. Because it is scary being confronted like that. Like, yeah, it's fun if you're 12 years old and think Sigma is the best word ever, but just be a grown up, like grow up. A lot of the people in those videos, they looked like they were in their early 20s. So to do that in a kid's movie, like, they shouldn't have to be told to behave themselves. And that is why I didn't go see the Minecraft movie. Thank you very much for my TED Talk. Maybe I'll watch it when it comes out on DVD. I don't know. I have seen there is a post-credits trailer, which did pique my interest, but I don't know. The other reason I didn't like it was I wasn't a huge fan of the casting. I love Jack Black. I just don't think he should have been cast for that role because he doesn't even look like Steve. It's literally just Jack Black wearing a blue shirt. And it's also, he was at the time he was facing a bit of controversy with the whole Tenacious D situation. I don't know what the situation currently is with Tenacious D. I don't know if they've broken up. I don't know if they're going to get back together because they haven't toured, or they cancelled their tour after a throwaway joke, which it wasn't Jack Black who said the joke, but the fact that he's stopped his tour with his longtime best friend over a joke, I don't know. I mean, I went to go see a comedy show recently where a joke of the similar context was spoken and nobody got upset. And as far as I'm aware, that particular comedian is still doing well and he hasn't decided to, like, I don't know. I didn't see anybody get up and leave, is what I'm saying. Because it's comedy. It's supposed to be funny. And if you go to a comedy show and get upset at everything that the comedian is making jokes about, then you're probably in the wrong spot. Oh boy, who's texting me? Is it Margarita? Is he yelling at me? Oh, cool. Okay. That's just something personal. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, lefty. But yeah, I could talk about Chicken Jockey all day. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Maybe it's because I'm more mature than some of the people who are in those videos, but it's just not for me. I'm sorry. I don't see the point of carrying around like an idiot and throwing popcorn and screaming and setting off, like, not fireworks, but there was one video that I saw where somebody set off fucking, not just air horns, but they set off party blowers, like party poppers. All I can just think of is those poor employees have to clean up the mess of people who, yeah, they're enjoying themselves, but at whose expense? and the whole Jack Black situation. Like, he basically leaves his best friend to work on a movie, and the only saving grace for me with him is he also disapproved of the whole chicken jockey thing because people were judging him for not coming forward and delivering some type of message to tell people to not do it. But then he actually, I saw a clip of where he made himself present in a theater and said, at first he was like disguised as like a staff member, but then people started to recognize that it was Jack Black. They're like, oh my god, it's Jack Black, and he was telling them not to do the chicken jockey thing. I think it's just the roof of these things now. Have I cleaned all the bottom? Oh, I'll get you while I'm here. Yeah, it is. Maybe it's because I'm old. Like I'm Gen Z, and I know you've got the newer generations coming in, and again, I don't even know what skibidi toilet means. So, but I do know what it feels like to receive a phone call on a flip phone. And I know, call me old, but I know how those you know those phones that like we have to turn the crank the numbers. I know how to use one of them. But they take forever to dial up. I guess I was just raised on the right stuff. Margarita disagrees with me, but like I grew up with a lot of bands and stuff that were popular in like the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Like he disagrees with me when I say that Queen was one of the most influential bands of all time. So because they were, a lot of rock bands who came along after Queen, they said we want to be like them, like we want to do that kind of stuff. Like people like Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco have admitted to taking inspiration from Queen and Beatles and all those guys. And also, yes, I am aware of what happened this week, and I will get to that. I might talk about it here. I might talk about it some more on Power Hour. D5, if you don't know what I'm talking about, where have you been the last couple of days? That's all I gotta say. Okay. Yeah, I try not to argue with him. I think it's just more of a disagreement because he thinks bands like Slipknot, Metallica, they're like his type of favorite bands who are very influential. But I have to keep reminding him that the bands that came before them, are the ones that inspired them. Like, I'm going to use Slipknot for an example, but their warm-up group their warm-up band or act when we went to go see them was Vended, which is a band that happens to be run by Corey's son. And it's great that they're doing that. They're like, oh yeah, you want to start your own band, you can be our warm-up group. And they had some good music too. The only thing that would have made their acts better was if when they were done, he said, "Hey, Dad, get out here," and went straight into Slipknot. But they had to take I think it was like a half-hour break or something. I had a friend who was working at the concert that night, like as like security staff, and he told me he was about 5 feet away from Corey Taylor, and he kept handing him water bottles. It was, I can only imagine what that would be like. Imagine being so close to a celebrity figurehead and you're not allowed to like go up and ask for an autograph or something. That would be insane. But you get to, but you're working, but you're like sort of enjoying the concert at the same time. I don't know. I don't know because I feel like I have to because he doesn't. I'm sure he understands great music because I never question his music choice. In fact, he's introduced me to a couple of good bands. Like he introduced me to oh shit. He introduced me to what are they called? Bring Me the Horizon. He introduced me to Blackpink. So I'm not saying his music taste sucks, but he thinks Queen sucks. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? Because they set the standard for future rock bands. There's never been a band like them before or after they came along. They basically did what everyone else was afraid to do. Like, the 6-minute Bohemian Rhapsody song they wrote was a huge gamble. Because most radio stations wouldn't play a song that was over 3 minutes at the time. But now, it paid off because Bohemian Rhapsody is one of the best songs of all time, in my opinion. Again, I'm saying all in my opinion. I'm not saying that everything I say is everything I'm saying is gospel. You're allowed to say different things. I'm not going to get cross if someone comes on here and says, "I don't like Bohemian Rhapsody." That's fine. That's completely fine. I say it all the time when I do my power hours because I give my personal opinions on things that happened in the week that was, and I know there's people who probably think different. Same goes for if people ask questions about Star Wars and I give them an answer and it's not what they were looking for. And by the way, I am also prepared to deal with people who try to like rage bait me. I've been there, done that with people. I know what it's like to have somebody who will. I wouldn't say it's an argument. It's more just like I'll say like Queen's good, and then he'll just butt in and say no, they're not, and then we just leave it at that. It's like friendly bickering. Okay, playground is completely clean. Playground is clean. The only thing that is not clean is the benches and the bins. Benches and bins. Bins and benches. Do-do-do. I'll say another example of something that I know we've disagreed on. This goes back to Bleach. He hasn't seen Bleach. He's seen like one episode, but he thinks, and I could be wrong here, but he thinks that Virgil from Devil May Cry could beat Ichigo. It all comes down to what version of Ichigo he's fighting, but I don't know. I can't really say because yes, I've seen Virgil in action, but I do think that Ichigo would stand a chance against him. Again, I could be completely wrong. Who knows? I'm a mature person. I can have a conversation without getting triggered. I might see if I can fix that. Give me a minute. Let me finish this bin. Oh my goodness, wait, can I go out there? No. Wait, so how am I supposed to clean the back of this thing? Oh, hang on. Okay. I will try to see if I can fix that. Hold tight. Mm. Oh, it might have to be something I do off stream. So for this stream, I'll have a delay. Um, but next time, I might see if I can change it to be so you guys can respond immediately. I think it's because if I do it now, it'll skip like 30 seconds and it might fuck it up a bit. But for next stream, I'll see if I can change that. Hello! Thank you for joining us. To the honor of your joints. That's a horrible Darth Vader impression. It's such a nerd. It's so annoying. Oh, I missed a spot here? Seriously? I thought I was done. Hi, Loki Pokey. You missed what I was talking about earlier. I was talking about why I didn't go see the Minecraft movie. I mean, take a guess. It's two words. I know it sounds stupid, but as somebody who doesn't do well in those type of situations, it's justified for me at least. I didn't want to take the risk. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I woke up to that news this morning. Um, I will talk about that in depth during Power Hour. Um, Also, yeah, that's not the only legend we lost this week. Um, I'm a little bit sad about both of them are terrible, but if I had to say one was more upsetting than the other, I would have to say, yeah, he was, because WWE wouldn't be where it is now without him. So I know people have opinions of him, and I'm not denying any of those claims, but you have to give him his due credit because again, WWE wouldn't be where it is without him. He helped like establish the company and really made people start watching it back in the day. Like when I went to WrestleMania, I my mom knew I was going to the United States, but when I told her one of the reasons I was going, I told her about WWE and she's like, "Oh, that's like the Hulk Hogan's and all that." I'm like, yes, it is. It is. I'm like, Mom, he hasn't been active in wrestling in years, but yes, you're right. And honestly, her reaction when I told her about Rhea Ripley was even funnier. She's like, "Oh, she's the goth chick with the fishnets and the heavy makeup." I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, she is." Apparently, my mom doesn't watch professional. Well, he was like 71, so and honestly, steroids will do that to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was kind of like everyone kind of knew he was on steroids. So, well, back then there wasn't really any consequences for it. I just think it's a little sad. The only thing I really regret is laughing at his expense while we were in America. I'll tell a quick story. So, when I got the WrestleMania package, part of that package, the main reason I got it was because I signed up to get priority passes because I thought that with John Cena announcing his retirement, that the tickets for WrestleMania 41 would sell like that. Um, so I jumped the gun a bit and thought if I get the priority passes, where have I not cleaned? Are you serious? I thought if I get the priority passes, it'll guarantee a spot in um in WrestleMania. And part of that included an all expense paid party with an on-stage appearance from Cody Rhodes. When I say all expense paid, I mean it. They they gave us like free drinks. I had my wallet out ready to pay when I ordered, and they just gave me the drinks and said, "Here you go." I'm like, "I'm not going to pay." Okay. That was great. It was great. But part of the reason I bring this up is there was a DJ who was remixing music, and what he did was he was basically playing like wrestlers' entrance musics, and like so it would go from like you would hear Nia Jax, and then it would remix into like Shawn Michaels, and then you'd hear like Batista's, and then there was a bit where Real American started playing, which if you didn't know, Real American is the name of Hulk Hogan's entrance music, and it was like the start of it, which is like a really slow build up, and then it just like goes into it. But I heard a couple of people like booing around the area. Like it was like soft, slow boos, like, and I was thinking, you cannot be serious. Are they actually playing this? And just before the build up, which is the bit that he uses in his entrance, you hear like a record scratch, and it cut to Cult of Personality, which is CM Punk singing. So we got punked by the DJ. Oh, what have I still got to clean? What am I missing? Okay, what have I not cleaned? Climbing pole guards. Is that it? Oh. Where have I not cleaned? Oh, there. I see it. What part have I missed? But, oh, up there. I see it. Okay, what's next? What do you mean promote? Oh, if they're funny, you could put them as memes. Just make sure you follow the rules. But I might include like a YouTube Shorts thing or something. Okay, what's next? Oh. Oh, there. Okay, stalls. Okay. Oh, that's why I missed. That's why I missed a spot. I can't believe I'm nearly done with this. Okay. Catch you later, D5. Thanks for dropping in. Climbing pole guards. Okay. But back to the Hulk Hogan situation. The other thing I kind of feel terrible for was the last time he was seen in WWE was the first Raw on Netflix, which he got a cold reception for, which is honestly kind of sad. But the other thing I know he did recently was, come on, where was this dirt? Was, he was part of Donald Trump's, election campaign, but I'm not here to talk about that. I don't want to get involved in American politics. I don't know much about American politics, and I don't want to get, like, shot at next time I go to the States. So, I avoided the whole thing completely. Yeah, I think it's because, honestly, um, his theme song, Real American, applies for Trump as well. Just gonna put that out there. Um, my only thing about Trump is, yes, I think he's an idiot, but he's, like, it could be worse. It could be worse. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like I can speak this freely because people don't know what I look like. So if I go over there, people will be like, "Oh, yeah, I know he did that." Yeah, you want to hear my my wrestling Trump impression? Um, Here it is. I am the best wrestler because I said I'm the best wrestler. Anything you hear where I'm not the best wrestler is fake news. Thank you. Oh, where is that? Hang on. Okay. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yay! I did it! Okay. That's amazing. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, now I'm done. Oh, I'm such a mature person. I think they will too. Um, yeah, it's just because I record my Power Hour before SmackDown goes live. I know I say it's on the same day, but I record it before SmackDown goes live, so I have to catch up the following week. But I will give a full like little tribute during Power Hour later on. What time is it? Oh, okay. Okay, I think I've got time for cleaning a golf cart. Oh, I want to buy some stuff. Power washers, medium duty. Mm. Mm. Ah, I don't have enough for the shivers. I'll buy that one though. Alright, I think I got time to clean this golf cart. And yeah. You might have heard about my oh god, my poor cat going missing. We're all okay. Alright, time to clean this golf cart. And I think that'll be done and dusted. I might start the house actually, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Oh, this is an easy one. I would never host something like this down, by the way, but if they want it clean, they want it clean. Oh, really? You saw that? Uh, I made that like 10 years ago. I thought it was the coolest video ever. The fact that it's over 1 million views still blows my mind. And it's one of the reasons I don't want to take it down, because I know there's people who go back for nostalgia, and I want to make them upset, be saying like, oh, it's not there anymore, because I don't personally like it. Will I make videos like that again? I don't know, probably not. Oh, there was one camera angle where I fucked up a little bit, but at the time I didn't know how to fix it, and it's one of my... it makes me sad because I'm like, how did I think that this was okay? Okay, I'm cleaning this a lot faster than I thought I would. Then again, it is only $100 job. No, I haven't. I've never actually watched much AEW, I'll be completely honest. Purely because I don't know, it just doesn't really, maybe it's just hard for me to get into it because I haven't watched it. I know Jade Cargill came from AEW, now she's in WWE, and I know that wrestlers like Edge are in AEW now as well. I kind of wish Edge would come back to WWE just to slap some sense into Finn Balor, but I know it's not going to happen. It just kind of makes me sad of what they've done to the faction he built. Chassis? What the fuck are the chassis? I'm sorry, I'm not a car person. Oh my lord. Oh, I see. Yay! Oh, yes, I did. I actually did get around to watching NXT this week. That was Trick Williams who got chokeslammed. I'm here for it because if you're gonna act like a douche and call out someone like The Undertaker, you kind of had it coming. Just saying. I liked Trick Williams, but I can see what they're doing where he's going like a heel. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, I might do this one, because that literally only took me like 6 minutes, that golf cart. So I'm going to start this house, and hopefully I get more jobs. Well, I guess we can start with the driveway. Oh, man. Hang on. Look. You thought I was going to draw something else. Well, you'd be mistaken. Okay, seriously, though. Is that paint? What am I going to do to get that off? Oh, I know. I know exactly what to do. Oh. What? I cleaned it so well I didn't have to touch the graffiti. It just bing, disappeared. Okay. Yeah, I know that. I'm honestly a little bit, like, emotional about it. I think everybody's going to be a bit emotional. Will he retire with the title, though? I don't know. I thought he was going to relinquish the title and then, like, call it a day, but he's far from done, I think. I do like that they letting him retire with 17-time championship, though, because that would put him above everybody else. Because he is one of the best wrestlers of all time. I'm not saying he is the best. Nobody is the best wrestler. Oh, really? Are you saying that because you don't have a poster, or you genuinely have a John Cena poster? Or you have a poster of, like, just something invisible? Oh, nice. Okay. I apologize for making a joke about an invisible poster. Nice. I've got a metal poster of Rhea Ripley, but I haven't hung it up yet. I don't know where to put it. I was given it for a Christmas present, and I still don't know what to do with it. Obviously, hang it up, but, like, where, and how? Because it's metal. Oh, look at the paw prints! Ah, that's cute! Oh, I can see why people get sleepy while playing this game. It's like white noise galore. Some people, like, if you put this on while you're studying, that's completely fine. It's, like, could be relaxing for you. I don't know. And I'm just filling the void. Ah. Oh, I've got a itch on my eye. Hang on. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. Look, I'd love to play that, but unless it's on PS5. Why is it so cold in here? Sorry, I got a little heater that Margarita got me for. That's why. Okay. Oh, that's nice and toasty. That's better already. Wow. Okay. Do, 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 do. Uh, uh, Look, I don't know. Sometimes the punches and slaps are genuine, but most of the time, I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Yeah, if I really hate him. I don't know. Depends on how badly you hurt them, I guess. I know some wrestlers have faced consequences for getting injured or injuring others. Nia Jax, for example, she did an Annihilator on Rhea Ripley like ages ago and actually hurt her ribs. Like she was out for like a week and a half. But it all comes down to whether they meant to hurt them or not. I I know there was a story about how Rey Mysterio caused someone like caused someone's death by giving him a 619. But that wasn't his fault because the doctors falsely medically cleared the guy. Um, I mean, wrestling is full of all kinds of stories like that, and it is a dangerous sport if you don't know what you're doing. So that's why they say don't try this at home. So idiots don't see it on TV and be like, hey, I can do that. If you want to learn how to do that, find a wrestling school. They'll teach you how to do it. Yeah, so I think so. I don't know his name, but he wasn't medically cleared, and he was in a match with Rey Mysterio. So Rey did the 619, and he hit him too hard, and yeah. I haven't even gotten to the back of the house yet. Oh, sorry. I need a stretch. This is too much. Oh, oh. I can see why people get sleepy playing this. Oh, I don't know how I managed to do this for 5 hours straight last week. I guess I just got so wrapped up in it. Also, it is freezing. I've got a heater on. And it's kind of helping. It's warming my. Let's see if I can warm my feet up. My feet on camera? No, good. Okay, that's better. Whoa. Hello, Phoenix. Hey, Papa. Come here. Hello. Hello. Hey, guys. Hello. I wasn't talking to you, Rocky. Yeah, you got Phoenix, and then you got Shadow. Hey, guys. Yes, hello. Oh, Shadow. He's planted himself on my lap. I am now stuck here. Phoenix is a little bit younger. He won't settle. Come on, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Stop licking my hands. Oh. Okay, that's better. Whew. Funny story actually. When I first started wearing this mask, they were terrified of it, especially Phoenix. But now they're cool with it because they know it's me. I actually got myself a new wrestling gym bag, and again, Phoenix was barking at it when I brought it home. He barks at anything he doesn't recognize. There's sometimes where I'll be dressed up for cosplay, and he thinks it's a stranger, so he barks at me until I pick him up and literally say, "It's me, dummy." And he knows this, and he sniffs me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know you." Oh, oh, why am I crawling? How do I get up? There we go. Ah, oh my arm. Oh, oh. Hold on. Sorry, my arm's cramping up. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh. Do I have a stool out here somewhere? Yes, I do. There we go. Ugh. My nose is so runny. I promise I'm fine. It's literally just a runny nose. I don't know why my arm started doing that. One time my left arm was like pulsing and I thought I was having a heart attack. Um, but I'm a reasonably fit person and I take like vitamin tablets and stuff. So I think I'm okay. I never had any heart problems before. Okie It looks like it's still dirty, but I think it's just because of the lighting. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see if I can swap that over. I was gonna go all the way around the house before I go up on the roof. Like, oh Jesus. I've got all this. Eh. Oh my god, there's more graffiti. You heard a strange noise. Okay, that's a bit alarming. Oh my god, there's more graffiti up there. Oh, well not. Okay. Oh, yay, okay. That's Margarita, by the way. I don't know if I'll get to finish this house, but it's something to come back to. Or I could finish this house and then call it a day. Either or. We'll see what he wants to do. I know he wants to take me out shopping, so... On a crazy train. Rest in peace. Whoa, wow. Did I just get, Did I just get raided? Well, welcome, guys, if you are joining me from a raid. Well, I just got that, like, insane spike of, like, viewers all at once, so... Usually that happens when somebody raids me. So basically, that's when someone, from my understanding, is like, oh, I'm going to cut my stream, but somebody else is streaming this, so I'm going to pass you guys over to this person. If you are new around here, hello and welcome. I hope you enjoy my content. Oh, nice. What's the reel gonna be? Bridal footwear. Okay. Are you trying to suggest something for me and Margarita? Because it's not happening anytime soon. But if it does happen, I'll let you guys know if Margarita wants to tell. Oh, nice. So that's what you do? You like, okay. Nice. Is that like a career that you have? Or? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Respect. Being part of a job that where part of it is where you help people when they're getting married, it must be cute because you get to meet these people who are in love with each other and they're like, you want to make their day special because every bride and groom deserves to have that special day. I think the last wedding I went to, it was a small wedding. Like the couple had decided they didn't want a big ceremony, which was nice. They still legally did it. They had someone there to like give the vows and stuff. But it was so casual. When the ceremony was over, they literally went inside and got changed into like tracksuit pants, and they had like matching t-shirts. Like you know how you get the "I'm a stupid" shirts? Instead of "I'm a stupid," it said like married with the arrows pointing to each other. Married to, yeah. But that's what they wanted. I've heard some people, they get married in wearing Ugg boots. If you don't know what Ugg boots are, they're like those like slippers. There's like boot-looking slippers. Because fair enough, because the bride doesn't want to be like in heels all day. But I'm one of those people where I won't judge people for getting married in certain ways, because if they're happy, then that's fine by me. Because it's their day, not mine. I'm just worried for when it's my turn to get married, because I know... Ah, okay. Well, where I'm from, marriages are very like it's really up to the bride and groom for how the day plays out. Sometimes they're traditional, sometimes they're not. Um, I know we have different cultures as well. We have a show here called Married at First Sight, which is exactly what it sounds like. And I remember one season there was this poor guy who. So the gimmick of the show is it's a social experiment. Um, Relationship experts pair up couples based on personality and whether they'd be compatible or not. So you don't get to meet who you're getting married to until the day of the wedding. And one season, this poor guy, the wedding starts and he's standing at the altar and there was this like huge, big traditional dance to welcome the bride. And this poor guy's like, where is she coming from? What culture is this? Because he had no idea about this lady. He just knew that he'd been matched to her based on personality. I think they ended up staying together, which was really sweet. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. And ever since 2018, there's always been like a vibe of somebody cheats because a new couple comes in halfway through and Like if there's a bride or something that's not happy with who she's been paired up with, and a new guy comes along, she's like, "Oh, I think I like him better," and basically she ends up cheating on national television. The best season that I watched of this all go down would have to be the 2019 season. There was a real piece of work on that season. She was the type of city girl where she 100% daddy's girl, and she had I don't know, the experiment takes place over like a couple of, like 8 weeks, I think it is. 8 weeks or 10 weeks. So how it works is after those 8 weeks, they decide whether or not to continue. And at any time during the experiment, they can choose to leave. But the only way they can leave is they have like a ceremony once a week where they say what they got up to, how they feel, etc. And then they'll say they'll write down on a piece of paper whether they want to stay or leave. If they both write leave, then they're done. But if one writes stay and one writes leave, they have to stay one more week to see if they can turn things around. So, like, one of them could be fed up and say they've had enough and they want to leave, but the other one could say, I'm willing to keep trying, so I'm going to stay. That means they both have to stay to try to fix their relationship. And this particular year that I watched where a lady got caught cheating, she had zero interest in the guy she'd been paired up with. But she chose to stay, even though he had said to leave, purely because she wanted to get to know this other guy. That's the only reason. He even moved out of the apartment that they were staying in. And to make it even funnier, there was a girl who was backing up this person, saying, like, she has a right to find love, and she does, but the way she was doing it was not, I don't think it was right. I don't know where she is today, nor do I care. Hang on, my eyes. And the worst part is, again, she was one of those people where her dad at the wedding ceremony was like, "If you break my daughter's heart, you're gonna have to listen to me." Well, she's the one who's being a bitch. So even the guy said that, because the guy she was paired up with, because he was a country farmer. When she admitted that the reason she chose to stay was because she wanted to flirt with this other guy, he called her a spoilt brat in front of everyone. But I don't watch free-to-air TV anymore, but the one season that I did watch of Married at First Sight, I was not disappointed. It all came to a head when, so at the end of the season, they have like a catch-up where everybody, even the couples who left, come back for one last dinner party. And the girl who... There was one lady who didn't like the idea of this girl cheating at all, and she was always butting heads with the other lady who stood up for the one cheating, saying she has a right to choose who she loves, blah, blah, blah. It came to a heat when she was talking smack at the table. This was like straight out of an episode of like Housewives of New Jersey. She walks over to this girl, holding a glass of red wine, and just dumps it on her. Like, doesn't tell her to shut up, doesn't say anything. She just walks over, dumps the wine on her, and of course the other girl gets mad and they start throwing hands. And actually took two camera crew to separate them. And then later she tried to apologize for it, and of course the other girl said, "I don't forgive you." So, I mean, I wouldn't either if somebody dumped wine on me and stained the dress I was wearing. So yeah, that's how crazy reality shows can get, I guess. Alright. I don't know what else to talk about. I think that's Margarita getting home now. That's okay. I'll probably finish this house and then I'll call it a day and I'll be back to play WWE 2K25 later on. It really depends on the culture of the wedding, I guess. I know some cultures are very strict with what the bride wears, but where I'm from, usually it's very casual. Like again, there are some brides who wear UGG boots because they don't want to have sore feet at the end of the night, you know? It really depends on the country, I guess, because some cultures treat marriage as very sacred. Like I know some of them, like once they get married, the bride will never see her family again because she's going to become part of her husband's family, etc. Okay, I need the ladder now. Hello. I'm just cleaning this house.
Huh?
I'm cleaning a house. Yeah. You know what?
That nozzle becomes a lot less useful later on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's on the newer guns, but a lot less useful. Get out of the way, boys. Oh,
How's your face?
uh, you mind, boys? You mind? No, not at all, do you? Multi-purpose doesn't work like you think it does.
Oh, it doesn't?
It doesn't do everything. It only does. See in the corner where it says garage roof?
Mm-hmm.
Where it says in the orange is what material you need it for. So that's multi-purpose now. So if you go over to the wood, you need to put on wood planks.
Oh.
Yeah. Multi-purpose doesn't work for everything. I thought the same too.
Well, multi-purpose, you'd be like, oh, yeah, multi-purpose. It can be used on anything. It's like it's like those like ads where you like see where it's like, oh, this
Like
cleans
wall.
grime off everything.
If you over to the wall there, you need wood.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I've got wood cleaner.
Yes.
Just want to get most of this roof done. That's all. Oh, tell me about it.
Fuck you, mean you're not shit.
Uh-oh, bummer.
You've been cleaning wood. You need to press circle to do that faster.
Mm.
So you go exit out of that.
Hang on.
You don't have wood cleaner anyway.
Oh, yes I do. Oh, no I don't.
Exit out of it. Hold circle.
Mm.
And you can hold triangle for the nozzles. You can hold square for extensions. Like hold square. You know about that?
I do now.
Alright.
So you missed a funny.
Oh my goodness.
You missed some funny topics that we talked about. Hmm. Oh my god. Did you wear shorts today?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Oh,
it's cold and rainy. Yeah, 6 viewers. I know that doesn't sound like much, but I usually don't get that many live viewers.
No, that's my hand you're licking. You mind?
Yeah, he does mind actually.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at the camera. These two are both licking my hand. Both of them. Did you have a smiley face on the on the pavement?
No.
Do you mind? Love you too, buddy, but please stop licking. Please. Pretty please. That doesn't mean you can start. How can I say no to that thing? What ear? It's a split what ear.
Oh, new job available. Well, I'll do that next time. I don't think I'm gonna have
That
time.
wasn't when you job, that was more.
The grind bandits. I need some help with my poor little play school. I just cleaned the playground. I just cleaned the playground.
Oh. I say to my mate that this game you just instead of Crime Stoppers, you're the Grime Stoppers.
Grime stoppers. Grime busters is what I prefer to call. Be called. Who are you gonna call? Grime busters.
Yeah, no, this one's a pain in the ass. You know what the achievement is for this house?
What?
Clean everything 100% and then clean the gutters.
What?
Clean everything before you clean the gutters.
Oh, I don't think the gutters are done. So I will purposefully avoid the gutters then.
Oh, that's really bad for me. I had a 60 street to laminate today, a cut today.
Hmm.
I fucked up two.
Oh,
But salvaged one, so I really only fucked up one.
right.
Still good.
Just as long as you're doing it properly.
Well, not yet. I haven't probably. I haven't shown my bride. I've been showing the. You know. I don't even want to mention his name here.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't mention real people's names.
A name like Brad, there's like 20 million Brads.
True. Yeah, Loki Pogi was talking about marriages.
But
He does videos for like what was it wedding dress shoes?
uh, that's awesome. Gangster's Paradise for Coolio, but in the theme of Doom.
Uh oh.
Here, fella, go through.
Yes, I did. My feet are cold.
Your feet are always cold.
I know.
JoJo's thing, Doom version.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
I need to sneeze.
Nice.
Okay, I think it's gone.
Is my AirPods over there?
I don't know.
They're behind you, if anything.
I don't know.
I'm making a gym playlist.
A gym playlist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
Hmm?
Cyberpunk Doom crossover music.
Oh no.
Oh, can you edit your poll
Why?
so we can add Doom in there?
Um, next time. I don't think I can. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Shadow's stealing the show.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Sit down.
Yeah.
Also, I've had disappearing graffiti.
Huh?
I've had graffiti disappear.
What do you mean?
Like, oh, come on. Get up there. Um, sorry. Um, I'll save the graffiti for last. And up we go.
We can't post something.
Oh, seriously? Well, what the fuck?
Oh, you can rove ridiculously.
Well, how am I supposed to get over there? There.
We can sprint jump.
Ah, too late.
Beautiful boy.
What the fuck? Ah, save the guys for last, he said. I'll do that. Just that.
Right.
Yes.
So, Mum's throwing a chicken pasta make for dinner,
Oh, okay.
and I was going to make this mac and cheese on Saturday. On
Okay.
Sunday, sorry.
Okay.
So we don't need to go out.
Okay, cool. So I can finish this house then. Well, I was going to, but... Yay. You bought the kettle.
Huh?
You bought the kettle.
Just shut down.
Sorry.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, there's a song that I've had stuck in my head all day.
What?
War Pigs by Black Sabbath. I don't know why. War Games isn't even until November. We're gonna get Crown Jewel before War Games.
Yeah.
How the? I mean, I think they're gonna keep the song. I hope so. Is Loki Pokey still there? Because I don't know if he knows about War Games or not. He might. War Games is like one of my favorite pay-per-views.
No, half had that.
Oh, sorry.
They're like,
I hope they give some sort of special tribute this year for War Games, because War Pigs by Black Sabbath is like the official theme song of War Games. They use it every year.
they did attribute it to NXT for them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, never mind. Like, I don't think they should change the theme song, is what I'm saying.
No, probably not.
I can't imagine being in a War Games match, though. It would be fun, but insanely painful at the same time. It's like 2 rings, no countouts, no DQ.
Only 4 rings. It's 2 rings.
2 rings, yeah. But you know what there is 4 of? 4 letters. 1 word. Oh, Loki Pokey, do you know about War Games? It's gonna be insane.
What?
Like, buckle up, because it's probably gonna be one of the best matches of the entire year.
Loki Pokey just started watching WWE.
I think so. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm stuck here now. Well done. Yeah, so Survivor Series War Games is the proper name for it. Basically, War Games is when there's teams of I'm gonna say, hang on. So it's usually teams of 4 or 5. The last couple of years they've been teams of 5.
Can you see in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
The metal version. Like a heavier metal version. It's amazing.
How can you get heavier than that?
Easily heavier
I'm
than
stuck.
Bring Horizon.
But basically, it's teams of 4 or 5, and they start off in a cage with one member of each team in the War Games cage to start with. So it's two rings side by side, and they drop a cage down, kind of like would you say Hell in a Cell, or and it's a steel cage match basically. So they're enclosed in the two. There's 2 rings, and then there's a giant cage around it. They can't escape. If they do, their team automatically loses. Um, they start with 2, and I think it's every 3 minutes, another wrestler gets added, and it's like from one team and then the other team, one team then the other team. So one team will always have an advantage. And technically, War Games doesn't officially start until all 5 members, all 4, until all the team members are in the ring, are in there. And yeah, War Games is so much fun. I might actually, if you stick around, Loki Pokey, I might do a War Games match to show you what it's like on my stream. But there's no DQs, so they can use all kinds of weapons. Anything from trash cans to chairs to kendo sticks. The craziest I've seen is sure, yeah, I can do it today. Again, you just have to make sure you're here for Power Hour. But War Games is coming up in November. I can't predict who's going to be in it at this point, but for the men, I'm gonna assume it might be, I don't know, it could be like, if Seth's better, I would imagine it would be Seth's group versus like people like Roman, Jay, maybe who else would there be? Sammy, and God knows who else. Basically, it's like everything else in WWE. It starts with a feud, and then it's around the same time as War Games. So the what are they called? The managers are like, screw it, I'm going to put you guys in a War Games match.
Of course, that has to be in my gym playlist, by the way. Of course, has to be.
But to continue, basically, Blokey Pokies. So technically, the match doesn't officially start until all wrestlers are in the ring. The way to win War Games is one of the wrestlers needs to pin someone from the opposite team.
Yeah. Right in the bottom corner.
Oh, yep, I see it. I think the best War Games match I've ever seen probably has to go to... This is a bit biased because I started watching in 2023. No, well, that's the best women's War Games match. The best men's War Games match has to go to 2020.
Bloodline.
That one was good. I was going to say...
Bloodline versus anyone else, the other guys.
Versus Teemu Bloodline.
No, Bloodline versus Cody and all that.
Oh, okay. I thought, I was going to say my favorite...
There's only one Bloodline.
Yeah, I was going to say my favorite War Games match was the 2023 men's War Games match. That one was awesome.
2022.
What? So you take that over when Randy Orton came back?
Yes.
I mean, it could have been better. I think it would have been better if they kept it a secret and didn't say who it was going to be. But Cody dropped a hint, and everybody kind of already immediately guessed who it was.
It's already done. The war's done.
Oh, I thought I missed a spot on the...
You did it. Auto cleaned up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
The best women's War Games match, 2024 women's War Games, that was awesome. Like, Rhea Ripley's mask was, mwah. Like, I've got a picture of it. It's my background. That's how much I loved it. Basically,
Rhea Ripley's simp right here.
the... Rhea Ripley?
Rhea Ripley's simp right here. 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 Rh
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to start Power Hour till my usual time slot anyway, so you can check my schedule on Twitch. Who knows? The whole Power Hour might be taken up by the War Games match. I don't know.
It will be. War Games matches take forever.
See what I mean? That a graffiti disappears.
Yeah, because you claimed the majority of the thing. Mine's better. Mine's guts. It's better.
I can't get up there.
You can. Got the ladder.
Oh. Because this is literally all I've got left to do on this roof. Oh, and the chimney. Wait, the chimney's clean.
Chimney top isn't. The chimney top isn't.
Oh, yep, you're right.
I would put myself in the eye.
But yeah, like, Pokey, I say the men's War Games from 2023 was good because, again, that was when Randy Orton came back, and honestly, that was his moment until CM Punk came back at the very end of the match just to fuck with everybody.
Oh, CM Punk's a better return.
But he did nothing. He showed up at the end and did nothing.
But he is also the better wrestler.
You prefer
CM Punk over Orton any day. I stand by that till I die.
He didn't do anything until the Royal Rumble the next year, so because he's been eating, hasn't he?
He actually says that.
Huh? Yeah, that's the joke I'm making.
295. Nah, I've been eating. More like 325.
Uh-oh. Did I just clean a gutter? No, that was a wooden trim. Okay. I've been trying to avoid the gutters.
Oh,
Yeah, I've noticed that if you pick it up or whatever, it turns itself off.
yeah, it's got a sensor on the bottom.
What the? I had all of this left. Okay, what have I got left to do?
Now, yeah, I was gonna say options, which I
Oh, the driveway and shit.
and bricks,
Bricks.
all at the top. Now, if you did you click on it?
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll glow. So if you look
Okay.
around, that thing you missed will glow. It'll be on the ground, I reckon. Right there. Here comes the thunder.
Okay.
Here comes the thunder. You still didn't play the
Oh
tune,
my lord. And I left the ladder up there.
huh?
Are you kidding me?
Ooh. You ever have that?
Yes, all the time. Okay, next. Hmm.
Doors. Yeah, that's fine. Fine.
Great. Oh, yep.
That's fine. Oh. Why do I recognize from another thing? Let's go Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's see if I missed this one.
No. I recognize it. Early missions are a lot. Oh, you've already cleaned 50% of gunners.
What?
Go back to gunners.
I thought I... What?
Oh, it's 0 out of 4 still done. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put my headphones on so you don't have any chance of doing on the foot or getting it taken down.
Oh, I already started singing shit, so...
No, but like I mean, because if you if they hear the actual lyric or the actual song too.
Oh, okay. Oh my lord.
Amazing. What are you looking for?
Wooden trims that are glowing. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Oh.
There's still some that are not clean. The frick is happening? How is there 3 that I... Huh.
Three what?
There's 3 that apparently I haven't cleaned properly.
Oh.
Oh, yep.
Always a little one.
Yep.
Let me guess, the smiley face is the first thing you did.
No.
You did. Mm.
Mm. Yeah, I don't mind cottage cheese. No, Loki Pokey's asking
I
if I
know.
like cottage cheese.
I just find it funny how it's just out of nowhere.
Yeah. There's still 2 that I haven't cleaned. Which ones? Seriously, which ones?
You just did that one.
Yeah.
Right down the back.
Oh, no, I get that.
You just ask a lot of weird things in general.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think so. Coming up.
Hmm?
Corner of the door. Down the bottom. Oh no, that. Oh, switchboard. Oh. Ding! Oh no. Oh, got something?
Hmm?
No.
I must be stupid.
No, I can't see it either. Oh wait, stop. Guards.
Oh my god, really?
Oh, sorry, maybe. Oh, along the top.
Oh my god, seriously.
You got to come up in the ladder along the top. Yes.
Yay! Porridge is delicious. I love porridge. I cannot find. Oh my god. I can't find this wooden.
Right.
Oh, what's that?
Now this is a full sugar one, but it's so good.
Okay, Aussie lemonade.
To me, it just tastes like lemon with a hint of honey.
Yeah.
You can have it if you want.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
That's why it's got strong.
Okay, this
Oh,
is
you
delicious.
didn't want me to lock
Oh. Oh, it's a new Monster can. Monster Energy. Loki Pokey's asking what it was.
It's oh, that's him. You
Hey!
didn't rate him.
I'm going to.
You said that for the last 3
I'm
months.
trying to find this post.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called Aussie Lemonade. I don't know if it's available outside Australia though.
oh, it is outside Australia.
Oh, is it?
It only just got brought to Australia.
So it's called. Okay, let me get this straight. It's called Aussie Lemonade, but only recently it was available in Australia.
Yep. It was originally only in the UK and
We're not some exotic freaking like. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Everybody thinks Aussies are so attractive, but are we? Are we really? No, we're not. You want a typical Aussie, you're gonna find like I'm not talking about your Hemsworths. I'm talking about like dudes who are like 6'8", no no muscle on them, mullets, missing teeth, fucking shoes are optional. They wear singlets. Aussies. That's a typical Aussie for you. And they speak so fast you can't hear what they're saying. Like, I'm allowed to make these jokes because I'm an Aussie. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? See, at least windows. You can tell which ones aren't clean. I hope. Of course it's that way.
I just put all this. I just put all this.
Yeah, I know I missed a spot on this one.
Whatever for the moment.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting old for dinner, that's what.
You're getting old for dinner.
Yep. Does that make sense? Nope.
I don't know.
Did you find it?
I did.
What else are you looking for here?
Hang on. The Focaccia, whatever it's called.
Very sure.
Yep. No.
Ooh, I think I might know.
Hang on.
Do you mind? No, corner.
Hmm?
A little bit in the corner there. Oh, this continues upwards as well.
What? Oh, hang on.
Upwards and down. And back down. You just got booped, how do you feel? And that goes around again. Up near the gutter. Yep.
Yep.
No. Still near the gutter.
I don't want to clean the
The
gutters
top
yet.
gutter. Near the top gutter. See the line of wood between? To your right. Keep going. Up there.
Not really. Come on.
Ah, top corner.
What?
Up there.
Oh.
Lucky! Yeah, that's it. What? How good is that one?
Finally. Okay, what's next? Okay.
Double.
Yeah, one sec. Oh.
What?
Right?
No, that sucks. I thought Barry the Light Doom version would be sick. No, it sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah.
This will be quick and easy.
Why does that hit hard? Minecraft Doom.
No.
That hits hard.
No, you don't. It's kind of unfair to run out of water in a game called Power Wash Simulator. You can run out of soap, though, which is used to clean things faster. Okay.
There you go. Now it's telling you what else is left.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, that was scary.
What?
It was boss music from Dark Souls 3.
Eh.
Horrifying boss. So hard.
I really don't want to get rid of my smiley face.
Oh.
Come on, don't make me get rid of my smiley face. No! Don't make me get rid of my smiley face. I'm trying to. No! No, 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 no.
You still got the smiley face on the inside.
Oh, that's right.
Bruh.
Bye bye. It's gone.
My goodness.
Okay, gutters. Let's clean these dirty boys.
What?
I keep thinking that's a cop car, but it's just a regular car.
Following after you.
I don't know. What have I done this time?
This time.
Exactly. Start with these ones.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, I do, I think. Oh, what?
I'm being a dumbass.
You're being a dumbass. When you're not a dumbass.
Fuck you.
I thought the gutters would be metal.
Not always. Our gutters here are metal, but like, a lot of the time they are plastic.
Right.
My grandparents wanted to gut for plastic. Yeah.
I see.
We've got coded metal ones here. Like color coded. Color bond. What's it called? No, he's just spinning. Down. Yeah. That's just in my head every time I use it.
It's like with Booker T and Stephanie
Ah,
Curl.
ah, 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 ah. just for cute. What do I reckon that is?
Because he wrote Ezio's Family?
That's why I reckon that.
Yeah.
He's also made a metal song.
Has he?
Yeah.
Ah,
He wrote the entire soundtrack to that AC2.
oh, wow. Yeah, I know him for Ezio's Family, so,
Yeah, the entire soundtrack is his.
wow.
What about how for you?
Huh,
Can we send it to you?
sure, if you want.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Gonna put this lighter down. Bah,
Meh,
bah,
meh,
bah,
meh,
bah.
meh.
Meep. D5 wants me to pick a quest, I think.
It's probably gonna. I can day 5. Pick the bottom one.
Pick the one that looks the most painful, or
Oh, just pick the bottom one. Do that.
you?
Oh yeah.
What have you done? What have you sent me?
But hey, like I
Oh,
said, I would.
right. Sorry. Okay.
Resounding roar. Ugh. You what? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And do 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 do. Which gutter is it? That's the question. Oh, this one. Okay, the one that I almost accidentally finished. Yay! Yeah, smiley face. It's gonna be there for a while. Okie dokie. I'll see what the other jobs are. If it's a small one, I'll do that one. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it a day. A shoot house and a skate park. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to those. I might do those next time. Because I've been on non-stop for like 4.5 hours now. When I thought initially I would only go for about 2 hours. Sorry, 3.5 hours, but still. yeah, I might leave this one here. Oh my lord! Oh, I need to sit up. I need to sit up. I've been cramped up for way too long. But I will be back later tonight to do WWE 2K25 Power Hour. Like this week's edition of Power Hour, I've got a lot to cover. I got two mentions. I got two mentions I got to get through. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up here, and I will probably come back and do this some other time. So yeah, Loki Pokey, stay tuned. My usual time slot, I'll be going live in about 3.5 hours for Power Hour, where I will give you hopefully a good example of war games. But that's going to do it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, if you've made it this far, and as usual, it is time for shoutouts. So people who are new around here, if you follow me in between streams or during my streams, I will give you a shout out at the end of my latest stream. Everybody who follows me gets a free shout out. Let's have a look. See, have I got any followers? Okay, I don't think so. No, I don't. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. I'm going to leave it here. I will be back later to do Power Hour. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. Again, feel free to put this on, like, watch this back if you want to, like, study or something and use something in the background. See if you can, like, finish your essay before I finish the house or something. I don't know. But, I've seen things like that before. But that's a topic for another day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. Don't do drugs. Bye-bye.